400, Greg. We just checked.
Thanks.
Brad Tucker put a thing on Facebook of each of these office people were guessing the score, so I added mine. I've got 28-6, IU. And we are live.
It's 8 o'clock.
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to call the meeting to order at 8 p.m. I recognize we have a quorum present. 6 of the 7 members are in attendance. Do we have any additions or changes to the agenda? Hearing none, could I have a motion to approve the agenda as posted?
Move to approve the agenda.
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Mann. Thank you, Mrs. Fiddler. I have a motion and a second to approve the agenda as presented. Are there any questions or discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, please raise your right hand. Motion carried unanimously. Seeing that we have only an administrator and legal counsel present, we have no one to address the audience or address the board this evening. Thank you very much. Next, we move to new business. Entertain a motion to request the approval of cancellation of the teacher contract for Mrs. Jill Schreiber.
I'll make a motion to request the approval of the cancellation of Mrs. Schreiber's teacher contract.
I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Reitmeyer. Thank you, Mrs. Haltom. I have a motion and a second to approve the cancellation of Mrs. Jill Schreiber's teacher contract effective as of this meeting. Any questions or discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, please raise your right hand. Motion carried unanimously. Next, we have board and superintendent comments.
I would just briefly like to thank the board for coming out this evening and being a part of the process. And I think I'll leave my comments at that at this point.
At this point, I do believe it is necessary to explain the process used and the legal responsibilities of this board. As school board members, we are not allowed to talk about personnel matters as individuals or as a board in order to protect the privacy of the person or persons involved. This evening, we cannot divulge the reasons for Mrs. Mellick and Mr. Linton determining the termination and cancellation of Mrs. Schreiber's contract. I personally attest that the legal counsel has been involved in the entire process. All laws and policies have been followed by our administrators and the board. People have been allowed to state their opinions at our December and January board meetings. Many opinions have been expressed on social media, much of which was directed at our middle school principal, superintendent, and the board. Hate mail was received. Threats to vote out the entire board was stated on more than one occasion. It is sad that some in our community have shed such a negative light on our school corporation. Every person on this board swore an oath to support the laws of the state of Indiana and its Constitution. I believe each of us have done so in every action we have taken during my tenure of service. In addition, I wholeheartedly believe that each of us put the well-being of each child at the center of our decisions. To think that any of us hold personal biases against this teacher is both absurd and absolutely not true. The decision we made tonight is based upon evidence provided in the hearing, nothing else. Anyone else? Hearing nothing else, this meeting is adjourned at 8:04. I thank the board for its presence and to Mr. Shelley for his presence